They say the city never sleeps, but some nights it murmurs things it shouldn't. My name is Joel, and I used to ride for Angkas. This story, this nightmare, happened on a stormy Thursday night. I was running my last trip past 11 p.m. in the quieter part of Mandaluyong. You know the spot, where the houses are old, the lampposts flicker, and the air feels off. I got a booking from a Celia R. No photo, no chat, just a pin drop near an alley off Boni Avenue. Normally I don't accept pickups in dimly lit places, but it had been a slow day. I needed the cash. I pulled up by the alley and turned on my hazard lights. That's when I saw her. She stood under a busted streetlight in a white dress soaked by the drizzle. No umbrella, no bag. Long hair covering her face. Pale skin. She stepped forward and said in the calmest, softest voice,
Ikaw po si Joel?
I nodded, unsure. She didn't look up.
Sa may himlayang Filipino po tayo.
Now that cemetery was way off route in Quezon City, and not a usual drop-off at this hour. But something in her voice compelled me, like I couldn't say no. So I handed her a spare helmet. She didn't take it. She just climbed on the bike and held on, her hands ice cold against my jacket. As we rode through Edza, I kept glancing at her in the side mirror. She wasn't there. I mean, I felt her on the bike. I felt her grip. But in the mirror, nothing. Just me and the empty seat. I took a wrong turn to verify. I stopped under a gas station light, removed my helmet, and turned to look. She was there, staring at me. This time her face was visible. White eyes, lips purple from the cold, like a drowned corpse.
Diretso lang po, malapit na.
I couldn't move. She leaned closer and whispered,
You've been here before, Joel. Dati mong pinagtatrabahuan to, di ba?
Goosebumps crawled up my spine. She was right. Back in college, I used to intern in a funeral home near that cemetery, but I never told anyone. We entered the service road. Fog began to build, thicker than the usual mist. The buildings disappeared behind gray. The GPS glitched. And suddenly, my phone died. I braked near a narrow bridge close to the cemetery gates. The woman got off, walked forward barefoot, and stopped. She turned around and said,
Naalala mo na ba?
And in a flash, I did. 10 years ago, I was involved in a hit and run. A woman crossing Shaw Boulevard late at night. I didn't stop. I was young, scared, selfish. That woman wore white, just like her.
Bakit mo ko iniwan, Joel?
Her face was clearer now, eyes bleeding, skin peeling, and her voice full of sorrow and rage.
Tatlo kami. Isa ka sa nakapatay. Dalawa na lang kayo.
Then she screamed, a shriek that bent the air, cracked glass, and sent me crawling back to my motorbike. But the bike wouldn't start. I ran, but the streets bent, turned unfamiliar. Every corner brought me back to that same bridge, like I was trapped in a loop, until the lights of an incoming Angkas rider cut through the fog. He stopped, looked confused.
Boss, okay ka lang?
I jumped onto the back of his bike, crying, begging him to drive anywhere but here. He thought I was drunk. He drove, but when I looked back, she was sitting on his bike now, smiling. I deleted the app the next morning, tried to live a normal life, but I found out later. Another rider died that week, found near the same bridge. Face pale, mouth wide open in horror. No wounds, no evidence. They say the lady in white walks again during stormy nights, booking her last ride. Maybe she's still looking for the other one responsible. Or maybe she just wants everyone to remember what they did, especially when the meter starts at midnight.